Paul Farbrace, a disappointing performance, I guess. What's your take on that?
Yeah, very disappointing. Look, we've just had a very good conversation in the change room about the performance from today. And look, it is disappointing. The one thing that I can't complain about is effort or commitment. And we've got a lot of people in our team who haven't played many games. There's a lot of inexperience on our side, and it's showing at the moment. You know, it's showing in our shot selection. It's showing in our reading of the game. You know, again, it's disappointing that we had glimpses of good cricket, and then we had some unbelievably dozy cricket, 3 run-outs, people not working out that on a hybrid pitch it bounces, and therefore playing across the line is not always a great option. So look, we've had a really good conversation up there tonight, and you know what we've got is an opportunity tomorrow at Hove to have another go, and that's the great thing about T20, that you got to brush yourself down and come back tomorrow at Hove against the good Glamorgan side who are playing well, and we've got to turn up and play good cricket. And you know, I said the other night after the game at Hove, Thursday night after our defeat, that against Essex, that if we keep batting the way we're batting, we're going to lose a lot of games. And unfortunately tonight we've taken some of Thursday's performance into tonight's performance, and that's why we've only got 140 odd on a very, very good pitch. You know, and that's hard, and it's frustrating, it's hard, but as I say, it's not lack of effort, it's not lack of practice. We've just got to be smarter, and we've got to be better at what we're trying to do and execute the skills better. But it's not just our batting, you know, our bowling, our fielding. We've got a lot of lessons to learn, and tonight wasn't about, you know, being angry and cross with them, because as I say, it's not lack of effort, it's not lack of commitment. But it is frustrating. But it just shows we've got a lot of work to do. We've got a lot of work to do as a team. We know that. We knew that before the tournament started, before the season started, in all forms of the game. But what I can't do and what I won't allow are excuses. We've just got to keep being honest, and that's really hard sometimes, to keep being honest, keep talking honestly, not shying away from being honest. And if we keep doing that and we keep working hard, we will turn it into wins. But at the moment, it's quite a hard one to take.
Is there a time when reading the riot act isn't the right thing to do?
Yeah, and tonight wasn't. I mean, yes, I did on Thursday night, and I let him have it on Thursday night, and I felt it was the right thing to do. And I've just said to them now in a very quiet voice, tonight isn't the night for it. And I said, I might have upset a few of you the other night. You know, a few of you might think badly of me because of the way I spoke to you the other night, but I felt it was needed. Tonight it isn't that night. Tonight's not the point. There's no point me going in there tonight and shouting at them and, you know, telling them what I think of the way we played. Tonight was about, you know, what are we thinking? What's our thoughts? And a lot of players spoke, and they spoke very well. But it's about sticking together now as a team. It's about sticking together. It's about coming together, and it's about making sure that we help one another out. We look out for one another. And we just keep working hard together as a team. But you're absolutely right. Tonight wasn't the night for getting stuck in. It's also not a night for humour, but I'm sure at some point we'll have to find some humour, because, you know, life goes on. And it is a game of cricket, but it hurts, and, you know, it's something that we don't want to get comfortable with or used to. But as I said, we knew we had a lot of work to do. We knew we've got a lot of work still to do. And that won't stop.
In mitigation, injuries are mounting up. You've got Ali Orr out, you've got Nathan McAndrew out. The skipper gets stuck on the motorway in a very bad accident. So I don't know what you've done to be this unlucky, but there does seem to be a run of things. I'm not defending the performance, Paul, but
yeah, but you know, once we start sort of going down that route of saying about ifs and buts, then we're taking honesty out, because the 11 we put out tonight are 11 capable cricketers with a lot of skill. And, you know, there were times when actually there were glimpses of skill, but glimpses don't win you games of cricket, you know. And we had an education tonight from the best team in county cricket at T20. They taught us a lesson tonight in so many ways. Their professionalism, the way they fielded, the way they set their fields, the way they threw the ball in, the way they ran between the wickets, the way they struck their boundaries, the way they attacked our bowlers. Hampshire have taught us a lesson tonight, and for the ones that are sharp enough in our team to take it on board, they will have learned from what they'll have seen tonight. If they spend their time feeling sorry for themselves and blaming the fact that Ravi couldn't get here and Nathan wasn't available, etc., then they're going to miss the point, because tonight is a great cricketing education for us as a team, and there'll be a lot of things that we'll be able to talk about and learn from the way that Hampshire played their game tonight. So look, we could point to other things, but if we start pointing to other things and we start saying how unlucky we are, then we're going to lose that degree of honesty that we need if we really want to be the team we want to be.
You've got a chance tomorrow to put things right. Is it good to have a game tomorrow? Would you rather
Yeah,
have
I think it is.
days?
No, I think it is. I think it's good. I think it's an advantage because, by the time we all get home and get to bed, it's going to be early hours of the morning. And then, as normal, after a night game, you'll still be wide awake staring at the ceiling at 3 o'clock in the morning, as I was on Thursday night. There isn't a great deal of time to turn around, get to Hove tomorrow, get back out and get the warm-ups going, hit some balls in the nets, get people talking about how we're going to play against Glamorgan and get focused on that game. And, the expectation for me is that we play a lot better cricket, we compete, and we win the game tomorrow. So, I think it's a bit of a blessing that we have got a game tomorrow to crack on with.